This new Odyssey chopper is actually crazy hard to get rid of. So this is a post that I saw on X from Easy Love Sasamisan 22. Make sure you give them a follow. And they took Chopper to their locals and managed to win, beating two Shanks, a Mirror somehow, a Doffy, and a Purple White Luffy. Pretty crazy. This is their list, and shout out to them. Make sure you follow them. Let's hop over to the sim to have a look at the deck in detail. So, what reasons are there to play this over Zooro? Basically, there's two cards. You've got this Odyssey Chopper, which is the new card out of set 9. He stands himself up at the end of the turn. This is really annoying for decks to deal with, especially if you summon it with this, because the thing you summon with this comes in rested. But if it's this, it comes in active, effectively, which is actually really good, because normally your opponent's attacking into whatever you summon with this. So, being able to summon something upright is awesome. It's a shame it can't stand anything else up, only itself, but it is what it is. The other really good card in this deck is Law. You know this card, if you're a fan of RG Law, you pick up one of your searchers, and you can put down this chopper and then find a dupe with him. It's crazy, it's crazy. So, I got a little unlucky this morning. I wasn't finding this Law at all. He's completely unsearchable, to be fair. Your searchers are for Straw Hat, and Drum, and Chopper. So, you can't really search this guy out. But, yeah, it is what it is. The other two cards that are leader locked to 2020 Chopper are the Dr. Hero Look, and this is a really crazy finisher. One of the games today, I played 2 of them in a row at the end of the game, and I had like 3 dudes on board, and they just got unfathomably large, which is crazy. Because this 3 that you pay for the Hero Look can then be used to fulfill your leader effect. You pay 3 for him, give maybe 6,000 power across 3 choppers, then give another 3,000 power. So for 3 Don, you're doing 9k power, which is just absurd. And if you can fit 4 choppers on the board, obviously it's even better, which is just bananas. This card is really bananas, and it's 2k that's searchable with Korea, which is great. The other one is the Lapin. Not so crazy about this card. It can come up here and there. There's a lot of 4,000 power blockers or less that are going around, and if you combo it with this blocker chopper, you can actually hit a 7, which does hit quite a lot of relevant things. I do find getting this combo off is a lot easier said than done. Lapin only being a 3k unit, if you're summoning it with this, it's just getting killed, and if you're playing out from your hand, it feels a bit weak. And I faced a lot of black decks today, and they were just removing my Lapan, because it is really nice into them being able to move Rebecca, and also being able to move Brook. 3-cost Brook is really good. But I think that's enough yapping about the list. If you have any more questions, I would thoroughly encourage you to direct them to Sam on Twitter. He's going to have much more knowledge about the deck than me. I'm just trying it really for the first time today. I've played a bit of Zooro in the past, but this is my first time on Chopper. But either way, let's get into the games. Okay, got a game against Perona. I'm finding all the black decks today. It's not good. We're going second, so I'm definitely looking for that event. We do have one searcher, but I think I'll mulligan. Take the risk. We do find the event. That's very nice. We also find a searcher, which is pretty good. We get the chopper too, which is always very nice to see. We're going to deploy this. We can only get this or Hero Look. I really don't like this. I'm going to grab the Hero Look. And then we'll just end the turn. He's got a Momo. I'm not too scared of the Momo. If he wants to tap and attack into the Koreha, that is absolutely fine. We won't then be able to attack the Koreha into the Momo. But we're going to be able to play out this event and hopefully get something good. If we get the Alabaster Chopper, that would actually be really good. Then we can play out the Lapan. And the Lapan can drive by the Momo. So there's one we don't like to see. This is pretty much the only good card in the Perona deck. And he just didn't attack. That's actually very smart. That is very smart. But we're just going to attack 2 into 0. Get rid of the Momo. And then we'll attack in for 5. Then we'll play out the Chopper. Not going to give him the chance to get a trigger. And we're still going to hold one up, because if he wants to attack into our dudes, we'll at least get a little bit of value. We're going to go with this Chopper for sure. And then end the turn. So, yep, he can rest this and play Ryuma, but if we at least get to keep something, that would be nice. And he's going to do that there, so we'll play out the event. That is excellent. So we're going to get one of these to stick. That is really good. 6 on 4. We could actually keep this as well. And I do quite like keeping this, honestly. I do quite like keeping this. It's another attacker, and it's a blocker. I think I'm going to counter this. Weird one. Might not be correct, but I think I am. I'm going to give him that, and we'll give him the Lapan. I think the only thing we're playing next turn is going to be this Odyssey Chopper. Now, yeah, you can rest one and kill it with Ryuma. That's fine. We're not interacting with Ryuma, because it just kills us for free. Which is obviously not good. So I'm going to play out this Odyssey Chopper so we can get our leader effect online. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And do we ever want to attack with the Kureha? We could. It's not bad. I think I do, in fact. I'm going to attack with this first in case there's any crazy triggers. What do we want? Probably just a blocker. Yeah, we'll just get a blocker there. That's pretty nice. These one-cost blockers are cool, but this one's obviously a better hit. It's just a bigger guy, which is pretty good. He goes 6 on 7. Sorry, 7 with the Tsuru. Still at 4 life. That is interesting. Yeah, he countered with the first one as well. He's got to be a little low on life, I'm thinking. We'll do 5. He's going to take. Shit, we're going to do 5, 6. Hopefully get one more life out of him and a card. We'll probably counter this one. Yep. And then we'll attach the last Don, attacking 6 on 5. And he gives us a 2. Okay, so he did have a couple of 2s there. Unfortunately, can't stand anything up with that. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, he gave us 3 2s that turn, so that's actually pretty good. He's going to be very low on counter. 7 to 5. We could counter that. It's not very efficient. The only thing we're scared of out of his hand is Ryuma. Presumably this is going to be another 7 though. If we counter this, something else survives. So I actually think I will. We are sort of starving ourselves a bit, which is not great, but I think in these black matchups we really just have to go full aggro. He's going with the Momo, okay. If he doesn't find the Ryuma off of this, we're in a good spot. Just gets no Tama. Interesting. Interesting. There is the Otama. Okay, it's coming down. So he's going to attack big into this. We can't really do anything about that. There's another Momo. Hey, we're playing Searcher Gaming. This has been my experience with playing Perona. No, well, that's a grief. Yeah, we absolutely do that, right? Yeah. It's gotta be. We gotta save it. Although this is crazy value. But yeah, keeping all our dudes around has got to be better, right? It's got to be better. We get a hiking bear off the top, sure, why not? So we're not playing this out. So I guess we can play this out to get the leader effect going, but there's not much point, right? No, there's not much point. We'll attack 2 into 0, get that out of here. I guess thinking about it, I probably should have let this go and just keep the hero look, because then we get the hero look effect on 1, 2, 3 guys, that's plus 6. And then we get the leader effect as well. That would have probably been better, honestly. Hey ho, it is what it is. I'm going to go... He's given us a lot of 2s already, right? He's given us 3 2s and played no Tama. I'm going to do one more 6. And see what he does with that. We'll play out the Odyssey Chopper for sure over the Kureha. Turn that there. If he's checking for more 2s, okay, he's got more 2s. Oh, we did know about this Otama. We did know about that Otama. So we can do all 6s. What is our aim this turn? I think our aim is just to get him as low as possible. I'm going to go with a 5. He'll probably counter this. Okay, he gives us another 2, so that's pretty good value. Okay, well then, in that case, we'll do another 5. If he's only got 2s, then we'll just hit him with another 5. Well, that is a little crazy. Okay, okay. We'll do 7-7 now, right? We'll do 7-7. Oh yeah, we get to do -3 for fun. We'll attach these, attack him 1 more 7, get him down to 1, really nice. Odyssey Chopper can restand itself and itself, very nice. Not going to be able to defend our characters very well, but he only has 2 dudes on the board. He has a Moria. All he can summon really is a Searcher and a Borsa, which is not very scary. Yep, we're going to counter that one as we can. That's a strict play mistake. He should have done 7. I don't know what his plans are with these Dons, but that should have been a 7. Sorry, a 6. Yeah, I mean, he gets that one now, but it just is what it is. We don't really care about which bodies they are. It's just volume of bodies. He's only got 1 life. He's only got 1 life. And if it's Moria, there's no way for him to get a KO with Moria. There's a Hiyori. Okay, use the Momo Searcher to grab a Hiyori. Again, it's not the scariest card. This is the only card in the deck that is good. That is the problem with Perona. If you see 2-3 Ryumas, he'd have been cooking us, man. He would have been cooking us for sure. But he's just not seen that, and so much of the time you don't. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about that. That's a little sad, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? We may as well play this out, because we get the leader effect anyway. Unfortunately, we can't grab that. That would have been a really good grab. I think we'll grab the blocker chopper, and we'll play him out, because we get most of the Don back anyway, and we're in no danger of dying. So playing this out seems decent. Yep, then we get the leader effect. Go 1, 2, 3. So we want to attack at least 6s. So we can do 6, 6, 6. We'll start with the 6 with the Odyssey chopper. Well, no, we start with 6 with this, because then we minus the Borsalino down and remove that. We'll stop that being effective as a blocker. Smart. Thinking. Okay, well, he took that, so let's go 7. And there's the concede. Yeah, he had a 2k counter. Well played, so we got to win against the Perona. But, I mean, that's how Perona works, right? If you don't see multiple Ryumas, the deck is abysmal. The deck is truly abysmal. But hey, it is what it is. Well played to our opponent, and let's move on. Okay, game against Purple Luffy. This might be a pretty tricky one. I'm going to go first, and as ever, we're looking for that chopper that plays out a dude. Now, we do have the Koreha Searcher, but I think I'm going to mulligan looking for it. We do get it. The greed paid off. Let's deploy the Nami. And we'll grab... might just grab a 2k here, honestly. I don't think I really want 3 of the Odyssey Chopper. So I'll just grab the 2k. Play out this chopper next turn, hopefully see one of these, but we've already seen 3, so it's very unlikely. Now he's going to play out the Trafalgar Law. We'll attack him for 5. Get a card out of his hand. He found a Zooro with that, so that's probably going to be his play next turn. Hopefully not. Hopefully he has... Hopefully he goes with Kid, because now we use it to defend one of our dudes, but he gives us a Kid there. So we're going to play out this, see what we find. Another one of those I don't like to see. We can do this into Hiking Bear though, so that's pretty good. I'll play out the bear, end the turn. So he's going to be able to attack into the chopper. If he wants to ramp up and attack 6 into it, that would not be great. And he does, I think we'll just let it go. It's not the biggest deal. He's going to go with the Zooro, seems smart to me. Monkey D. Luffy. Rush Edition comes down, okay. This is pretty reasonable. We can play out this blocker chopper. Well, no, I think we're going to play out the Odyssey chopper. And then we use the leader effect to go bomb, bomb, bomb. Get some nice swings in. The Odyssey chopper stands itself up. I'm tempted to also hold 1 to play out this chopper, just so we have the chump blocker. Don't mind playing over the Nami. I think we'd go with that. We'll play out the Odyssey chopper first. We can use our leader effect. And go 1, 2, 3 for fun. Then we do this to buff this. Put 1 more on here. Attack in for 5. Then we attack in for 5. Then we attack in for 7. Pretty good, pretty good. We'll get 2 cards out of him and a life, I'm expecting. We do know he has that 1 brick in the Rush Luffy already. Gives us a Sangoro. We'll do another 5. Then we'll do a 7. Gives us a 2 there, so a little bit of extra value. I mean, there's nothing crazy. We can... Oh, if we do this, then this plays that for free, right? That's a little bit of a shame. I mean, it's the only target, right? I guess we get to hold 1 up and bluff the event. Can play this. I'm not playing this. We'll play this over the Nami. I mean, I guess I could have attacked for 6 with the leader if I'd done this first, but it is what it is. He can only stand himself up. Yeah, it is what it is, and I didn't know I was going to hit that. We've already hit, like, one of those, so it was a fairly low chance. This is where we get to bluff the event, I guess, and you never know if he hits a life. Okay, that's not great. Don't love seeing that. You can rest that and attack in 2-on-1. Yeah, don't love that at all. That's not good value for us. So he's got 5, 6, 7. He's going to be trying to take this out, obviously. We can defend it from the 5 and the 6, and then we let it go to the 7, so we keep the rest of the board. So we'll let this go. And we'll see where... If he distributes these differently, it'll be interesting. 1 to 4. We let this go. He guaranteed gets the kill on this if he wants it. If it then attacks the 6 into the bear. If we save this, he kills both anyway. We just let it go. Yep, so we get to save our chopper, actually. That's really nice. We'll give him the 2. We'll give him the 1 with the Odyssey chopper, I think. I think I want to play out the blocker this turn. Get the Lapan. I mean, I want to play out both of these now, but I don't feel like using all of my Dom for that is very efficient. We're going to play this. Then we'll use the leader effect. Go 1, 2, 3. So we've got 5, 6, and 5. So we'll do... We can do 6, 7, 7. See, I'll go with the 6 first. See what we get. Odyssey Chopper's great. That's perfect, honestly. That is perfect. Another guy that just stands himself back up. He can't attack into it. Is exceptional. We're demanding a 2k here. He's only given us 1. He really should have a 2k to give us. But you never know. He might not have one. We know he has that Rush Luffy. We do know he has that. But if he wants to play that next turn, he's got to ramp up. I think the card we don't want to see the least, right, is this Sanji. Another one of these Sanjis would be bad. That would be bad. But hey, what can you do? Here's what it is. Yep, and he does give us a 2. I mean, this is also just pretty good. He can play this out just to rest our guy, which is not ideal. But we can probably get him down at least 1 life here, which is very reasonable. We'll do a 7 and a 7. We're likely going to eat a life and a 2-1. You never know, you might get 2 lives if he doesn't have that many 2Ks. Yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. There's no point thinking too hard about it. I guess we could have played out the Lapin, but I do really like getting him down to 2 and getting a couple cards there. We get a Sanji and a Sangoro. Pretty nice. This can restand this. This can restand this. So like I say, he's got to have something to rest. He can play out the Usahachi to rest them. He can also play out Sanji, of course. But you never know, he might not have them. 5 on 5. Do I want to give him my last card? Do I want to give him my last card? I really don't, but... I'll go no blocker. I think I'm gonna give him it. It takes away one of his swings. Yep, he gets that one now. Hopefully he has to swing into our life, give us something. That would be nice. He can ramp up and play Linlin. That would be pretty not ideal for us. Get rid of one of these Odyssey choppers. And then heal. And just starve us out. I wouldn't love to see that. But it is what it is. You never know, we might get another one of these off the top. That would be pretty hot. Okay, well, we're taking that. We get a Hiking Bear. That's a pretty bad character to draw. Okay, Luffy Taro. Don't mind Luffy Taro. I mean, his board is quite terrifying. But it is what it is. He gets an Usahachi there. Could we go for it? We know he still has the Rush Luffy, right? We know he has a brick. Presumably he has a Gum Gum Giant. Presumably he has a Gum Gum Giant. We know he has the Usahachi as well. I think we just go for it. I'm not going to lie, I think we just go for it. So then we use leader effect. 1, 2, 3. 7's a good number. Let's start with 7. And we've got a lot of Dons still. I think if we try and play board, remove like one of his guys with this Chopper's effect, it's just not going to go very well for us. Because he's got so many guys that we know he has the Rush Luffy as well. I think we're just going to get rushed down next turn. Especially with just one card in hand, or two if we'd kept the hero look. But he takes that 7, which is pretty interesting. Let's go with another 7. We'll minus down the Zooro. Oh no, we only have one Don. Never mind. There's the Giant. That's nice to see. He'll probably trash the Rush Luffy here. Trashes the Limlin. Okay, so we know he still has one brick. You know he has one brick and one Usahachi. But we need both of these to go through. So what's the best split we can do? This is 7. That'd be 7. We do 9-9 or 8-10. He's going to have it, right? He's going to have it. I think our best chance is hoping this is a brick. So we'll go 9-9. We'll go 9-9 and pray. Don't have it. You never have it. He definitely has it. He just needs 2 2s and a 1 between this and the life. Well, you never know. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, very well played. I guess these can stand themselves up. But let's let him get the win. Let him get the win in here. You never know, he might grief and go for board. It's always possible. 5 on 5. I mean, we may as well counter while we can, right? But yeah, this is 100% over. No trigger on that. Amusingly, if we kept one up, that'd have been pretty good. But yeah, nice win there for our opponent. Really tough. I'm interested to see what he had left in his hand. Very well played. He actually only had 1k more, so we were close. I wonder if we could have done better swings. Don't think so. Don't think so. He still had that Rush Luffy that we knew about. But yeah, just got that 2k. Maybe we should have done 8, 10 at the end there and just hoped that he had nothing. But it's just a gamble, right? It's a 50-50 whether that last life is the counter card or whether it's a brick. It is what it is. Either way, well played to our opponent. That was a close one. If you made it this far in the video, consider subscribing for more Chopper content. Well, I'm not going to lie, I'm playing some wacky decks today. We've played a Garp, we've played a Perona, now we're playing an Arlong. This hand's really good though. I'm going to keep this one. GL to our opponent. We have 2 of those. Well, we're just going to pass because Arlong wants to attack, right? Arlong wants to attack to use his leader effect. And we're just going to summon 2 guys. So let's see what Doody plays out. Ikunojo is fine. Now we're going to summon something with this. We'll get that. Seems really good. And then we'll do that. This is crazy. This is crazy. We'll get that. Pretty good. We'll take the 7. No worries. Got a hero look. So we can do this. Summon something else. Grab a Lapan. Seems good. Yep, we'll grab a Lapan. Then we use a leader effect. 1, 2, and 1 here for fun. Do we want to play the Nami Searcher? I kind of do. No, I kind of want to play the Kureha, actually. Try and find more hero looks. Try and find more hero looks. This Chopper's also going to be really nice. We're going to fill the board with this, so I guess we don't need to. We've got 6, we've got 5. Well, let's start with the 6, just in case there's any triggers that stop us attacking with this. Well, there's a lot of hero looks. Wow. Grab that there. Shame we didn't get any of the Odyssey Chopper there. The Odyssey Chopper is honestly like the best thing you can find off of this. Just because it stands itself up. We get a Nekomamushi trigger. Not a huge fan of that. Hey, what can you do? We'll do this. 5 on 5. We'll counter that one. Then we'll attack. 6 on 5. Yep, get another one. See if he gets a trigger. Arlong always gets the triggers. Okay, it's an Onami trigger. That's pretty cringe. But what can you do? Like I say, Arlong is just a trigger machine. We're going to have to try and aggro him down before he gets too many crazy triggers. 6 on 4. He's going to do 7 on 5 here. That's going to cost 3. So he's going to have 2 more Dons. He could do 7-7 into this. We could save it, though. I think we let this one go. Not too worried about the blocker chopper. Not too worried. 5 into 3. I do really like keeping the Lapan. I do really like keeping it. Especially in combination with the blocker, right? So if we save this... but he can swing like 9 into this. I mean, could we stop the 9 anyway? We can stop the 9. And we probably should. We'll let this go. This is the most important one. Hopefully he can't kill it with anything. Okay, 5 into... What's he playing for 5? Unsure. I'm going to counter this one. We'll give him the hiking bear. Well, if I knew he's playing a 5 cost, I guess, okay, it's Nami. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So we got the Odyssey Chopper. What's the odds of us seeing another one of these? Reasonably low, but we've done quite a few searches. I think if we play one out... Yep, there we go. Really nice stuff. So I'm going to... What did he trash? He trashed the Nico Robin. Yeah, that's not very scary. We're going to go with this. Brilliant. That is perfect. Then we'll use the leader effect. Mostly for fun. So we've got 5-7. I do kind of want to remove this Neko Mamushi, I can't lie. So if we attack here... hang on, let me think about this. So we want to attack 7 into life and -3 the Neko, and we attack 5 into 3. It's hard to defend. Yeah, I think that's correct. We'll attack life minus the Neko. He's likely to take this. Yeah, he could counter, of course, if he has 2-1, but instead he gets another Kikunojo trigger. We'll at least take out the Neko Mamushi. 5 into 2, sorry, 5 into 2, not 5 into 3. And then we'll end the turn. He stands himself back up, which is pretty good. I think we're safe from dying with 5k counter and 3 lives. I think we'd be a little unlucky to die at that point. But, you know, I mean, every life's been a trigger, but that's what you expect with Arlong, right? He's had Kikunojo, he's had the... Oh, sorry, he had the Neko Mamushi, then he had the Onami, then he had the Kikunojo. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. But like I say, it's what you expect with Arlong. He's all about the triggers. And we just hope we can get there before he... He should probably be thinking about going for game here. Not gonna lie, he should be thinking about it. 6 into 4. We can't defend this, so we'll just let it go. We've not got enough counter to save it from the Nami and the Kiku and the leader swing, so we'll just let it go. Not worry about it. What does this do? This rests a character. Okay. So we can do 7 into 5. And he can do 7 again. That's unfortunate. We can't save this. I don't think he can get rid of this for 2, though. No, I don't think he can get rid of this for 2. I think we have to let this go. And... yeah, we have to let that go. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. What can you do? We'll definitely counter this 5. I don't want to take too many swings. We'll give him one of these Odyssey choppers. We don't need 2 of them. And then we're going to take the 7. Assuming this is a 7. He has like a chump blocker. That would be pretty bad. That would be pretty bad. 7 to 5. We'll just take that. Yeah, we get a hiking bear though. That's okay. So we do get another one of these. Do we ever want to use it? I don't think so. It's a shame there's no rush option that we have in this deck. That is a shame. And we might as well play at least 1 Don's worth of thing. So that we can put a Don here with our leader effect. So we'll play out the Kareha. That gets us just a 2k here, really. But that's fine. That is fine. So we obviously want to kill him this turn. Let's do the leader effect before I forget. So we've got 5 and 5. We've got 7 Don. So we can do 8, 9. It's not bad. Not bad. Do we ever die on the clapback? Honestly, it's quite probable. He's going to have 9 Don. And he's got a lot of swings. He does have a lot of swings. If we play this and summon something, and then attack board, I don't want to clear these Kiku Nojos, right? Because they just heal him. That sucks. I guess I'm gonna go 7. Yeah, I'm gonna go 7. And if he defends this, we take out the Nami, right? Yeah, we take out the Nami. I'll go 7. If he defends, I'll take out the Nami. If not, we just go for game and win. He gives us 3 1Ks, so we probably would have actually won if we'd gone for it. Hey, I'm a bit of a chicken. Never mind. So we're going to go... He clearly doesn't have a 2, so we'll just go 6 at the Nami. We can attack with this Nami still. Yeah, let's attack 5 with the Nami. If he has 1k more. He doesn't, so that's going to be game. Ooh, well, I'm glad I went for it. Because there's no way this was a counter and you gambled. No, it was a Hody Jones. Okay, so yeah, we would have definitely lost to the Hody Jones for sure. We did have 3k in hand, in life. 2, 4, 6, 8. We might not have lost, actually. Because if he played Hody, he only has 2 Don to distribute around. He's got like 5, which we counter with the Odyssey Chopper. 5 with the Leader, which you counter with the... we have to give him a 2k at that point, don't we? Yeah, we give him a 2. We counter the Kiku swing. We count... Yeah, so we would have actually won either way. Especially if we took out the Nami, right? If he plays the Hody. If he doesn't play the Hody, either I'm not going to worry about it. We got the win. GG's for our opponent, and let's move on. I got to hit record on this one. Our start was pretty atrocious though. I whiffed a Nami search, which was shocking. We do have this. Still not seeing any of the good chopper. But I think the Lapin is going to be pretty good to get rid of his Brook if he plays out a Brook here. I'm going to go with that. And then we'll take the 6 on 5. No trigger there. Okay, Kobe can get rid of our Lapin. That's not great. We do at least find the Chopper here. So I think we're going to play the Law, pick up the Searcher, put down the Chopper. So we can just attack in for 5. Probably get a life here. Can't imagine he's one again into it. Never mind, I lied. I lied again. Well, let's go with this. Use the card action. Pick up the Nami. Play down the Chopper. Chopper's going to grab me a blocker Chopper. No, this one's good, right? Yeah, this one's good. So it can stand itself up. End of my turn, stand him up. Really good, really nice. This Law is so good in this deck. This is like the main card that makes this worth playing over something like Zooro, is this Law. We will see what our opponent has here. Okay, he's going to do the minus 6 on 5. I think I'll just counter this one with the Film Chopper. Don't want to turn anything sideways. He's going to give another minus 3. Maybe got something like a Brook in hand. Brook's always very annoying to have to deal with. 6 on 5 again. I think we'll go no blocker and take this one once more. Unfortunately, he does have the Brook. That's not great. So what's the play this turn? I think we need to play the Nami, try and find another one of these. There it is. Very good. So this only hits attack, animal, or drum, so it can hit Kureha. Do we want it to? Probably. I think we want to remove this Kobe. We also really want to remove this Brook, but I can't. Sadly, as we don't have a Lapin on the board. But that's okay. That is okay. If we're going to play this, we're going to have 3 Don left to play around with. I think we play this out first, right? Because then we can use the leader effect to put Dons here and here at least. Yeah, and this is just going to play something over the Nami, I suppose. The blocker chopper is pretty good. This chopper is also pretty nice. To be able to play out the Lapin. But then we'd have to play over the... I guess we can play over the Kureha. It's not that big a deal. We can just not attack with the Kureha. I'll get this. Play it over the Nami. Return those there. Then we'll play Lapin over Kureha. Nice that comes in upright. The Brook is unfortunately going to be able to remove something, but, you know, it is what it is. We can go this here, put one here. I guess for fun we can do that. So I think I'll attack 6 into the Kobe. I do want to get rid of keep his board nice and clear. He will be able to do Moria next turn potentially. But, you know, it is what it is. Then we'll attack 6 on 5 and then we'll attack 7 on 5. Either taking a card and a life. Okay, he's going very low on cards. That is interesting. Unfortunately, we don't have any events, or we could have held one up. Yep, and stand him back up, of course. That chopper standing itself back up is really good. It's really nice. So this Dr. Hero look is not the craziest. You can use it if you get more than 2 choppers. That's when it becomes really good. And we do currently have 3. But we'll just have to see. He's going to be able to remove something with the Brook. But he's got a debate on what's the best target, right? Because this is obviously very threatening. But so is this. This just kills Brook. And doesn't have to swing into him, which is really nice. So it might be a little tough for him to decide which is the best target, to be honest. We'll just have to see what he goes with. If he wants to swing into this chopper, I'll probably have to give him that one. It is what it is. Hopefully our lore sticks around. That would be very nice. But yeah, just going to see what he's going to do. Garp is a weird leader, right? It's definitely not the most meta, but neither are we. Neither are we. He's going 9 into 6. We can't really defend that, sadly. So I guess we'll just let it go. Hopefully not another Brook. I mean, that's pretty rough as well. That's pretty rough too. Damn, this guy's drawing very well. That's going to be helpful. I expect. Let's go with the Nami. We might just need to get a blocker down, honestly. I think we'll go with that just so we have a blocker so we don't die. We'll definitely hold one up for this. And we're going to be looking to go for game next turn. So if we play this out... How many Don? We only need 2 rested because that's all we can use with our leader effect. I guess we can play double blockers. This one just kind of gets driven by though. So it's a little bit of a shame. I'd potentially like to go with these for 6. I'm less worried about this one getting destroyed. We'll go with that. Do 1, 2, 3. And if we want to do 4 more, we've only got 1 more Don. So it's the debate of, do we actually want to do this? I think the answer is yes. I'm going to start by attacking 5. He can't have that much more counter. He's given us a lot of counter already. There's another 2k. Let's do another 5. Excuse me. Wow, this guy had a lot of counter. That's certainly something. That is certainly something. We'll just do 6 on 5. We finally get him down to 2. We're in an okay spot to be going for game next turn, I think. Yeah, and we'll just end the turn there. Stand this back up. Nothing else. Can't stand him, unfortunately. Only stands Odyssey cards. This could restand like Chopper or Odyssey. That would be insane. That would be insane. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? We've got this event. When we use it is going to be interesting. But yeah, this is going to die. This is going to die. We've just got to kind of hope that some of our other guys don't die. Because if everything dies, we're in trouble. If I can keep this Dr. Hero look as well, this could be quite powerful next turn. I'm imagining this is going to swing into the Alabaster Chopper. Yep, get rid of the blocker. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. We can't defend that at all. We'll just have to see what he's got for 8. If he's got Moria after that crazy amount of counter, that would be pretty sad. He'd be able to get either Kobe or Borsalino. He's definitely had some good draws here, and black is by far the worst colour for us to match into. Obviously, Garp, not the most competitive deck, but neither are we, right? We've still got 7. I think we're just going to use this now, though. No, we don't need to, right? We can take this one. Yeah, and then we use it on the next hit. We use it on the next hit. We'll just take that one. No trigger there. If he does go for game, we could die. We could die. If he puts like... No, he can only do 6-7. No, he can only do 6-7, so we can't. Unless he has something crazy in his hand, like a kitten killer. 8 into 5. So I'm going to use this now. And we're going to go with the chopper, right? Could only summon the blocker. But it's better than nothing. Gonna return those there. Play out this. And then we'll resolve. No trigger. So we've got a couple 2Ks, which is good. And he just goes with the Borsalino. Okay, so we might be in a really good spot to win this here. We're definitely playing over the Nami. Playing the hero look over the Nami. We can do 2 hero looks. That's really strong. That's really strong. Play that over that. Rest it. That's 8,000 power for 3 Don. That's crazy. Now we'll deploy another one. Rest it again. Now we'll do this. So these are all 8. This is 5. Let's make it 6. Okay, this is a little crazy actually. This is a little crazy. So this is at 6. Let's make it 7 and go 7 first. There's the conceit. Well, yeah, I mean, we had, what was that, like 9, 9, 8, 8, 7? That's crazy. That is crazy out of these little weenies. I thought we were in a pretty bad spot there, but hey, we brought it around. We brought it around. GG's to our opponent. Sim's giving us some tricky opponents today. First we got a Garp, now we got a Lucci. I think I'm going to choose second. We're definitely not keeping that. This isn't much better. I was really looking for the event. The event is really helpful in these black matchups. Unfortunately, we simply don't get it. You never know though, he might not attack, fearing we have them. Yeah, unfortunately for us, we simply don't. And he is going to attack anyway. Which is, in my opinion, a bit of a misplay. But it is what it is. We simply don't have it. We'll go with this chopper. Gonna grab the Odyssey chopper for sure. I should have swung 6 first. It's grief. Never mind. If he gets a trigger, I will concede and not include this game. He didn't. We'll just stand this guy up. So if he's got something like a Zooro Lucci, that's obviously going to be very rough for us. He's already milled 1 Lucci. 5 and 5, I'll counter this one with probably one of the blocker choppers. I don't think we need 2 of them. And we'll see what he's got for 5. Hopefully not a way to remove Chopper, but it is a way to remove Chopper. He has the Kaku. That is fair enough. That's fair enough. We've got another Chopper for this turn, at least, so you never know. And we do have the event now, so we will hold 1 up. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'm going to go with this Chopper, see what we find. We find Lapan. That's not the craziest, but it's okay. Then we'll do this. Put them there for fun. He can't give it to himself, unfortunately. If he could, it would be a lot better, honestly. We can do 6-6, or we can do 5-7. He already gave us a... No, he didn't counter. No, he played the Kaku, right? Yeah, he sent the Kaku to the bottom. He's already given us 1-2, so I think we'll go 6-6. Lucci, famous for not playing that many 2s. And hopefully he doesn't play... Oh, there's another one. And let's see if he has one more. That'd be a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. No trigger, thankfully. Cancel, end the turn, stand him up. Very nice, so you can attack into the Lapan, we can't defend that. But, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully our Chopper here doesn't die. I'm going to use the event straight away, because there's always the chance he simply doesn't attack with the Kaku. We find... That's a really good one, actually. We find that. Return those there. And then this can play out the Lapan again. Then we'll resolve. He'll get that. That's no problem. And we'll see what he's got for 7. Maybe a Jack. Jack's pretty good. Jack is pretty good. Would remove our Chopper for free. Could have something else, maybe like a Zooro and a Lucci, to remove a couple of these guys. That would be like worst case, if he can remove 2 more. I'm anticipating he can be able to remove at least this. Just hoping he can't remove any of the other ones, especially this Odyssey Chopper. It is just Jack, so that's pretty nice for us. And he trashed a Jack for that. We draw a 2k Chopper. That's not the craziest. These Alabaster Choppers are not getting very much value at the minute. I guess we can play out the 2k, but I'm not in love with it. I think we'll play the Blocker Chopper, and he also didn't attack with the Kaku, which is... so it's good that we used our events when we did. I'm not attacking the Jack. There's absolutely no point. We have to just go at life and accept that it's there, unfortunately. If we had this on the board, that's when we can potentially attack into the Jack. But, yeah, not right now. We're going to do 3 for that. Get our leader effect online. 1, 2, 3. Fortunately, this isn't even going to be able to kill the Kaku, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't think we're going to be using any more Don for anything else. So, we'll put 1 more here for sure. I think I'm going to keep attacking for 6s. We can do 6, 6, 6, 6, right? So, I think that's pretty good. Just keep demanding 2Ks out of him. Because like I say, he's already given us 2 and they don't play a lot of them. There's 1 more, unfortunately. But that's fine. I'm not going to hold 1 up because we don't have an event. So I'm not going to bluff. That looks like a trigger. That's unfortunate, but it's one of the things in this matchup, right? They do actually play a lot of triggers that say Killer 3. Both the Ice Age and the Tempest Kick have that effect, which is a little bit of a shame. And he does give us 2 1s there. We'll stand him up. But yeah, he's going to be able to clear our whole board, which is not good. We're not in a good spot here. The Kaku can attack into 1, the Lucci can attack into the other, and the Jack can just tap to kill the Odyssey Chopper, sadly. We're going to have to rebuild, and I don't think we're going to be able to. I was really hoping to get him down to 1 and have that Chopper survive, but, you know, what can you do? If it's just a 5-on-3, we can counter out of this, and I think our only way to win is going to be countering out of this. I think we need something to survive. And we just got to hope that his hand is terrible. If he has a Moria in hand, we just lose. We always lose to Moria. Our start was just... not good enough. Yep, you got that one. You've got that one. Yeah, there's the Moria. Yeah, that's going to be the game. Unless we get something crazy off the top, or he forgets to use Jack. Never mind, he doesn't even need to use Jack. He's going to do the Spanding Lucci. That works too. Yeah, we'll just give him the concede. There's no way we're coming back from that. GG's for our opponent. So, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of this Chopper deck. I think this is a ton of fun. I do think there is some pretty heavy overlap with Zooro. Having that extra life is really nice for Zooro, but honestly, he's kind of been power crept a bit. So, maybe this is the better way to play this sort of aggro animal style deck. Having access to this Odyssey Chopper is genuinely really good. This card is so strong, especially into matchups that aren't black. Like, as you've seen in this video, I was facing a lot of black, and those are definitely the deck's tougher matchups. Purple Luffy, I think, is also reasonably tough, because they play quite a lot of ways to interact with your guys. They can rest them with the Usahachi 2K and the Sanji. They can remove them with the Lin Lin and heal. It's not ideal. They're also just very efficient, but, you know, it is what it is. We're also crazy efficient with this Chopper, and I'm still getting to grips with this deck. I'm sure there was plenty of misplays that you can point out in the comments below. But thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.